Really, baby? What made you think of something so thoughtful? She's like, anytime I think of a big flaming ball of gas, I think of you. Very excited. 6 years of marriage, my wife wanted to have the number conversation. You know, how many partners we had before we hooked up with each other. That's not a conversation a man and a woman need to have with each other. I don't need to know that number. Just like beyond 3.14, I don't need to know how many numbers are in pi. I don't need to know how many numbers are in her pi either. That's all I'm saying. Because women, you guys have it a lot easier than guys have it. Like a guy has to work to have sex. A woman can walk into a bar and be like, hey, this vagina's not going to fill itself. To prove it, there was an experiment in the 1920s where scientists were trying to replicate the missing link, so they put an ad out to see if women would be willing to be inseminated by chimp sperm. Not one applicant at all. So they tried the other way for men to inseminate chimps. Thousands and thousands of guys signed up for this. They're like, hey, I'm here to have sex with the chimps. You don't have to. You just have to fill this cup. I answered the Craigslist. I need to have sex with this. I don't know. I love doing comedy. I'm very lucky. I can do this full time because my wife has a job and it's working out for me. Some of you guys do 8 to 10 hours a day. Whatever. I'm going to do 10 minutes, maybe. You know? I can do this full time because my wife, I already said it. My wife works for the Catholic Church, and I'm not making this up. I don't want you guys to get offended. My wife works for a center that rehabilitates alcoholic nuns. I swear to God. Really, alcoholic nuns? Lay off the blood of Christ there, Sister Mary Yeagerbaum. Hard to kick that habit. You know you're a nun with a drinking problem when they cut you off in communion. All right, the blood of Christ. Hey, this is your third time through. I do, amen. Just give me the damn cup. Hold on a second. This cracker's killing my buzz. Woo! Here's my saints and apostles. They just had a potluck thing at her work, too, for Palm Sunday, and I know that the nuns can't drink, so I brought Jell-O shots. We're actually a two-income household because I asked my wife to get a second job. And she also works for the American Red Cross, and they were doing a blood drive, and my wife told me I had to give, and I did because I'm afraid of her. Well, she's Filipino, and if you guys don't know, Filipinos are the scary Asians. They're not the back rub, love you long time kind. Those are Koreans. And my wife used to work for a Catholic mission, and the missionaries would bring her home swords and knives because that's the useless stuff she collects. You know, in addition to shoes she's never going to wear and magazines she's never going to read, she collects weapons that hopefully she's never going to stab me with one day. And they hang on our bedroom wall. Our bedroom looks like the armory out of Lord of the Rings. Our last name's Bobbitt, you do the math. She's like, you're giving blood. I'm like, what time, Imelda Marcos? I got out of it, though, because the next day the nurse went up to me with the needle, and she goes, little prick, and I said, ugly bitch, and
welcome back to the Lieu of Rencontre show. Welcome back. Glad to have you here. I want to take the time to thank all my good friends that usually listen to the Love Connection, the Festive Weekend show, the Midweek show, the Love Connection. Did I say Love Connection yet? And again, we have the Lieu of Rencontre show, which is the one that mixes with everything. The show that don't have any respect with it for anybody on. we have something serious to really talk about to you right now. It's really important. You're not gonna believe that. You're not gonna believe it, but you better believe it. You better believe it. Yes. That probably reminds you of the love connection, huh? Anyways, we got this one story to talk about right now. It's really important, people. It's crazy, but it's believable. A mate has a baby. That happened in Kuwait. Okay? This is the part that we promised to deliver to you. We're about to get it done right now. A mate has a baby after sneaking sperm to his wife. It's really funny. It's sad. That shows you really how really love can be. Sometimes love makes us go beyond things that we don't expect to do ourselves. But hey, let me tell you, if the love is real, there's nothing you wouldn't do. And I truly believe in love, especially having being in a relationship with across the sea, long distance that I have experienced before. That really make me think that's really love. That's failure in some people, and I know there's people that really successfully had relationship across distance overseas that really got really success with it. There's nothing to blame for those who didn't have a success. Because not everything just if it didn't meant to be, it didn't meant to be. That don't mean neither anyone did anything bad. And from Kuwait Times news, a baby boy was born by cesarean section yesterday, the product of sexually smuggling attempt by a Palestinian prisoner who managed to sneak out a sperm sample to his wife. Baby Mahanad was born in a Nablus hospital to Dalal Zibin, a 32-year-old mother of two from a village in the northern West Bank, whose husband Amar is currently serving 32 life sentence in Israel prison. Palestinians are not permitted to receive conjugal visit, and although Dalal Zibin has not set eyes on her husband for 15 years, she says she fell pregnant after being artificially inseminated by sperm her 37-year-old husband managed prison in central Israel. Praise to be Allah, they said, who has blessed us after a long absence with my husband in prison, Zibin said shortly before going in for elective cesarean. My husband and I are two girls, and the family have been waiting for his such long time, she said. I'm really happy of this. It's really weird. It's nothing that I have heard before. I have heard people has conjugal visit, they have sex, but sometimes I would say science always said that to be conceive a baby, you cannot you gotta stick it in, which means you have to stick the penis inside of vagina, this and that and blah blah blah. Sometimes they say you don't know what kind of sperm that go in. Sometimes it's not what you think. It really something that is the small little portion of that liquid, which is really that, not the massive stuff that really create the baby. But anyways, to me, it's kind of like, hey, it's a miracle that was meant to be for these people. That really happened. It was nice. It's incredible. All I want to say to these people, hoo. Congratulations. Yes, it's nice. It's nice. Something like that can happen to somebody. I could never thought anything like that could happen, but it did happen. So it's crazy, but it's true. You know, they didn't have to the conjugal visit for them, but you know, where they can, I guess, actually sleep together. I guess they can do whatever they do as husband and wife. But anyways, he managed to jerk off and release the nice sperm of him and have a nice baby. You know, stick him out somehow. I don't know how he did it. It's so weird. I mean, did he just jerked off while his wife was there? Just jerked off and he just like stick it in right away, stick the sperm. I don't know. This is so weird. You know, it's weird but interesting too at the same time. I can't really understand how they do it, but somebody managed to do it. Somebody managed to do it. You could. It's so weird. It's so weird. But anyways, good for them. Congratulations to them. It's good stuff. If they can manage to do that, I don't know what they could manage to do. They'll do anything, I guess. So anyways, it was nice to share this part of the show with you. And so far, so good. Things going well. What we're going next when we get back.
Standing, watch me. I'm electric when my wings are blind. You knock me down, I keep on rising. You feed me fuel that makes me stronger. The lion that's inside will come alive. For the love of the game, we keep on climbing. For the love of the game, we keep on fighting. For the love of the game, we keep on climbing. For the love of the game, we keep on fighting. I'm like an ancient warrior who's earned all his stripes. I smell the prize, I'm getting closer. Watch me, I'll be victorious, I know it's inside. My legacy will keep on going. You feed me fuel that makes me stronger. The lion that's inside will come alive. For the love of the game, we keep on climbing. For the love of the game, we keep on fighting.